Alright, we should be live and good to go. There. What do you mean it's already nighttime? What? That's not right. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. Is that because of speed up? Did I fuck it up because of speed up? I will fix that. I will fix that, actually. It says Wednesday, too. It's like... It's stuck on... Wait, no, it is Wednesday. No, it's just the time that's wrong. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to check the trainer ID first. So in gold and silver, the time reset needs my name, my ID number, which is a really satisfying number, and then the current money I have, which is there. And that's the password. That should work. Alright. Then we reset the game. Reset the clock, yes. And it should be 1370. Yes. Should be good. Alright. Then it'll ask me to set the time again. And now we should have just a few minutes to catch the Pidgey. I'll wait for it to roll over. Oh wait, it just did. Okay, it just did. Alright, it's daytime. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, we're gonna get we're gonna get this Pidgey now. Do we have does light bulb have Thunderwave? Yes. Okay. And this is obviously assuming I'm gonna run into a Pidgey. Knowing my luck, I'm not going to. This is still... I mean, I can turn it down here. I hope someone comes in soon so I can see how loud it is, but... Let me, I'm gonna... Since there's no one here being bored anyway... Route is 37. And at daytime and silver, Pidgey is a 50% chance, Stantler is a 30% chance, Vulpix is a 15% chance, Pidgeotto is 5%, which means we have a total of a 55% chance of getting the right Pokemon here. Might as well go for it, right? We probably have some other chances to get Pidgey as well. I don't think we caught anything on Route 36. But let's see. Did I ever get the, Oh, I don't think I ever got the Heartstone last time. That's unfortunate. We'll get that next week then. Alright. Moment of truth. Are we gonna fill out our dupe decks? Yeah! Okay, big. Loki not even surprised at this point. My luck's been way too good. We should be able to just get away with chucking balls as a Pidgey. As like, oh, I forgot to add in rare candies. I need to do that. Hell yeah, that's one viewer. That's awesome. If the game's too loud, if I'm too quiet, tell me. It always helps. I'll try to figure out what I call this bird. If I'm using it to fly, I'll call it the air conditioner, which would not fit, so it's just gonna be the AC. There you go. Now we have a flyer. Just an HM slave, that's all we need. Alright, then I'm gonna save instantly. And then I'm gonna stock up on rare candies real quick, so we're gonna... Everything sounds fine? Great, great. That's ideal. So, PK Hex, which I should hopefully still have. And then I need to open my file. And all I gotta do is go to the... Where is it? Other? No. Party, main, met, stats, moves, save. Oh, here, items. And then rare candy, and then just put that back up to 99. And that should be good. Yes, replace the save file. Might as well update PK Hex. I'll do that later. That's not important. All right. That should work now. Oh. Did it fuck up my time again? Why does it go forward by like several hours? What the fuck? I don't get it. I have my 99 rare candies now, but I don't know what's fucking with my time. That's annoying. We still have the Pidgey though, so that's all that matters. I don't think there's any other like daytime catches that I really care about, so I guess we keep playing at nighttime until this fixes itself. I don't have to deal with this in Gen 3 onwards. Yeah, there's the Statler. Glad I don't have to catch that. Of course you can't escape. Why am I leading a Slowmon? I mean, if it's late enough and I play long enough, we might be able to get the Hardstone. I love Pidgey too. I wish it was a good mon. It's unfortunately really, really, really bad. The only reason we caught it was so that we have something to fly with, because it's not a relevant Pokemon ever. So if I catch it now, I don't have to catch it later, and I still get a flyer out of it. Why am I putting Geodude up front? I mean, this game probably... No, it does not have Piplup. I'm sorry. Heartbreaking. Piplup is like 3 games later, so probably in 2028. That seems like a realistic estimate. I don't think I ever caught anything on Route 36. I don't think there is anything relevant to catch here, so I'm just gonna leave it be. And then I don't think I caught anything on Route 35 either. Do I have a Repel? Yeah, no Piplup. I'm sorry. I wish every Pokemon game had Piplup, but then that wouldn't that would make Piplup less special. That would make Piplup way less special. So maybe it's better this way. Piplup is in like 3 games right now. Technically 4 or 5 if you want to be semantic about it. Waiting for 2028. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? It can't come soon enough for several reasons. I'm kind of tired of this year. Not been the greatest year. Alright, let's rename our air fryer to an actual air fryer, because I don't know why I didn't just... Oh yeah, again, because it was a typo. It is a fairly decent name. Yeah, slightly better. We're gonna go slightly better. No, Piplup is a... Piplup chooses when it wants to be available. There, the full name has been unlocked. Is it Fryer with a Y or with an I, actually? It hasn't felt like it recently. I don't think there's been a good year for a while. It's with a Y. It's with a Y. It really hasn't felt like it. So I could not tell you. Since we're back here in Goldenrod, might as well... I'm gonna stock up on some repels again. Might as well clean up some trainers that we haven't fought yet. So this is a little more entertaining. Although maybe I should do it after I get Fly. There's a whole, like... No, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. They're available now, I want to do it now. Do you sell repels, or... You do. 10 should be fine. Do I have any nuggets to sell or anything? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Still crazy that we have that sunstone. Blossom's gonna go crazy in the Elite Four. Did I teach Krabby Surf? I did. Okay. So basically, just I'm gonna go back and through the entire, like all the routes that we can. I will check what trainers they have, because they are higher level. Like, these trainers are actually kind of scary. You have a second viewer in here? Hello? Glad you're watching. Gen 2 South, Route 34, there's the 3 trainers that give you a soft sand, and they have water types. Ooh, they go all the way up to level 28 with a Cloyster. Cloyster at level 28 has Aurora Beam most likely, right? Like, what does Shelter have at 28? Oh, it might not have Aurora Beam, I'm not sure. I wouldn't risk it, though. I would not risk it. I mean, I have Flaffy. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm too worried. It is. The problem is that it's 3 trainers back to back. I'm gonna start. We're gonna do it last. We're gonna start from the north. Is someone spamming likes in the chat? Oh, that's probably just you. Also, the other viewer left. That's sad. We had 2 viewers for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get the, It's not... The Miracle Seed and then the... Water or something. What is it? It's like, Mystic Water. The Mystic Water. Yes, we're gonna go get that first. Before anything else. I've already used up my encounters here, so I don't need to worry. I can get the items. Poliwag! We'll catch you later if we need to catch you. Poliwag's so cute. Poliwag is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I would love to use a Politoed in a run, but it doesn't have to be this one. It can be Gen 4 as well. PP up might be useful later. You're the only real one. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna slander any of my fans. Anyone who watches my videos is a real one. Plus, this stream's gonna be longer than usual, so there's plenty of time for people to show up and fuck around. Nice. We got a... Does that overflow the rare candies that I have? Or is this just... No, it just stays at 99. Okay. That's really funny. The game doesn't realize that I have, maxed out rare candies. We could be using a Pidgeotto, I guess. We could be giving her a spin. But just between the two of us, sure, you know what? Yeah, you are the real one. You're the realest one. There you go, there you go. Predicted it. I need to weigh my options. I think currently I have the best team I could possibly have. I don't think Pidgeotto is gonna slot into there, unfortunately. As much as I love the bird. What do streamers usually do? Talk to their chatters? How's life been? What's been up? What's been up? That you feel like sharing on a live YouTube platform? Can I go through? Oh, I forgot to grab Rock Smash. You know what? Dark Cave can wait. I don't fucking care about Dark Cave right now. I just want my Mystic Water. Great things? That's awesome. Love to hear that. It's definitely looking up, I think, universally. Sleep, eating, shitting. Yes, yes. Those are great things. Those are incredible things, actually. There you go. We're increasing Krabby's water attacks by just a little bit, but just a tiny bit. The best reasons to live. Yeah, those are some of them. Those are some of them. I wouldn't say they're all of them, but oh, it just separated the rare candies into a new. That's funny. But there you go. I got the Mystic Water. It's here and there. I'm happy with how I'm handling YouTube. I've been very consistent with my uploads, and I think I'm doing fucking great in that department. I really hope that the videos start catching on at some point, and people get to actually appreciate the hard work I put in. But even then, I'm just happy with the effort I've put in. I'm getting better at drawing, like a lot better, and I've also just found the joy in it again. I haven't had enough time to play, like, I don't know, I haven't had enough time to enjoy my time off. That's kind of been the biggest thing. Now that, like, YouTube has kind of... It's a hobby, and it's a hobby I enjoy, and it doesn't bother me that it takes up a lot of time, but I just realized that I don't have a lot of time left for other stuff, so... Thank you, it means a lot. And I'm honestly thinking maybe I should start playing more and more games on my channel, because if I want to play games and I also want to do YouTube, then that's the best way to, like, conserve time, right? Like, I mean, I have a few game ideas, and that's Rock Smash. That's Rock Smash. We're gonna go Dark Cave now. I've had a few game ideas for a while. I want to play, I mean, I'm obviously playing Five Nights at Fuckboys right now, which is a blast. I honestly should play more of that and just... Then again, I have space issues on my computer. But anyway, it's been a blast. You know, Pokemon's been great. I really want to get back to Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem so much, and I wanna start doing, like, real challenge runs again. And what am I forgetting? And then very soonish, I think after GTA, which I'm also loving, I think I'm gonna finally play Sonic 06, which that's the easiest content machine maybe ever. Who do I want to teach Rock Smash to? I mean, is Ampharos gonna use anything other than Thunder Punch ever? Maybe Fire Punch. Who doesn't need a fourth move? Probably Krabby. What is Krabby ever doing other than... Yeah, no, we're gonna teach Krabby Rock Smash. Yes. I don't think I need Fury Cutter anymore. As much as I love the Cut Master, Stomp is more damage. Although Fury Cutter does kind of go crazy. Are there any enemies that need to like be Fury Cutter to death anymore? Sabrina in the post game. I don't think it's worth waiting that long. I should have taught Fury Cutter to Scyther if I wanted to teach it to someone, but I didn't know I was going to catch a Scyther. Yeah, no, I think so too. I also have some scripted videos, but those are so much more high effort. Like, I have some incredible ideas, but writing is a difficult process. I need to actually, like, figure out how I get started on that. But I think I can get one out at next month. I have a pretty fun idea that I think is gonna reach a few people. I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna look at Krabby's moveset. Is Stomp the best move it really learns? Because then I could just replace Stomp or whatever with Strength later as well. Krabby, Gen 1, Gen 2. We're in Gen 2. We're not in Gen 1. Oh, it learns Guillotine at 27. And then, yeah, Crab Hammer is the only other real move it learns. Which is just worse Surf. As much as I love that move, it is just worse Surf in this gen. Other than having a high crit chance. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I've never had any practice. Like, I need to just kind of... It's the same thing with drawing, where I'm self-taught, so I kind of just need to teach myself how to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Stomp. Am I? I think I am. I think I'm gonna get rid of Stomp. We're the Cut Master, we're not the Stomp Master. And I think Fury Cutter's funnier. Alright. Also, there's an encounter in this cave, which I don't think I've gotten yet. So, I'll check the encounters. If there's anything useful, I will repel, because I don't want the low-level encounters. So, Dunsparce is obviously garbage. We've already gotten Goldeen. You can get Shuckles from Rock Smashing. Oh, should I come back here after I've gotten the free Shuckle in Cyanwood? I think that's the play. Because I don't think I can avoid Rock Smash encounters with repels. I don't think that's possible. And I can, but I can if I get the free Shuckle and I already have Krabby. Yeah, no, you're so fine. You're so fine. Thank you for even being here at all. Enjoy yourself, and you're welcome whenever. Yeah, I think I'll be back here later. I don't think I'm gonna do this now. I can kind of eliminate my encounter options. True. See ya, Balikka. I don't know what that translates to in English. How do I turn off the auto-translate? I really don't like that. Whatever. I don't know how to turn it off. It's fine. Block. Yeah, that would be block. You're right. Did I care about unknowns? No? Why am I here? Yeah, I don't care about this either. Just keep going. I'm gonna start using repels now. I bought them for a reason. I'm a little all over the place, but it's okay. We're here to fight trainers and get items, and I'm not going through a Rock Smash cave until I have Shuckle. So, let's see what's up here. I don't remember what's up here. Oh yeah, the Roar TM. Okay, bye. I don't know why I waved. I'm so used to waving to people. I wave on my... I need a face cam. I think that's a sign that I need a face cam. Been considering it for a while, but that costs money. Money that I don't have. So... Oh shit, there's an item there that I never got. I'm really bad at playing this game. What do you mean there's an item here I haven't gotten? Great ball. Well, I mean, that's something. That's something, yeah. Where's the face cam? Again, it's a money issue. I'm honestly not... I'm not bothered by the idea of having my face on screen. It's literally just like, yes, okay, go. Oh my god. Girl that doesn't know how to hang up the phone. But yeah, no, I don't have an issue with putting my face on the internet. I've done it a million times already, and like I don't, you know, I think it creates connection, and also it's easier to watch. The problem just is that I need a good camera, and I need to attach it to my computer, plug it in, all that stuff, and I need, you know, the money to do all that, so... Alright, there's a hiker here. A good thing I didn't lead Kulava. We're gonna lead Glue... No, we're gonna lead Krabby. It's a Krabby day. Today is a Krabby day. Alright, let's go. First actual battle today. Chat rate... Thank you for keeping my chat rate up. Being the only viewer, but like... Just buy a shitty €10 one, like with the ones that look like they have cum on the lens. Sure. Sure. You were called Pixel for a reason. You know what? You might be onto something. Like a really shitty cam, but like with a decent mic. So you can tell what I'm saying, you just can't, you can barely see what's going on screen. Honestly, not a terrible idea. Maybe with my funds next month, maybe I'll see if I can invest in one. Oh, that didn't even do... Oh, I gotta switch out. That's scary. Oh my god, that's scary. Get out of here. This is why we have a psychic type. 2 viewers. I think one of them is still you because you haven't left. But now it seems like I'm trying to get rid of you. No, obviously not. Okay, I'm a little worried now. Drowsy, don't die. Oh, never mind. Not a concern. Anyway, welcome new viewer, whoever it is. Oh, that was the fight. Okay. Did anyone die yet? No. This was the first fight actually. It got closer than it should have. But no. I'm just gonna super potion these. We were kind of cleaning up items and stuff like that, and I'm trying to see what encounters make the most sense. I don't remember if I caught anyone in Union Cave. I think I did. Or I think I got an encounter and I didn't... Yeah, it was like a Zubat and I didn't catch it. So I definitely don't have an encounter here, but there is an encounter in Dark Cave that I can get. And whether or not it's useful doesn't matter, but... Rock Smashes can only give you Krabbies and Shuckles. And I have a Krabby. And I can get a free Shuckle in Cyanwood. For the rest of this entire, like, run. For the rest of the series. And the more dupes, the better, you know? So... I'm a little worried about these hikers. We're doing, like, high-level fights right now, which is a little scary, but... I thought it would be more exciting. The stream delay is so long. I don't know if there's a way for me to fix that. I think... if I reset this... No. Don't reset the stream. Please don't do that. Highlight video. I don't know if there's a... Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Anyway, yes, the redacted country is shit. I'm glad we all agree. I don't think I can... Oh, here, stream settings. Never mind, I see it now. Dual... Stream latency... I can only make it lower. I'm at normal latency right now. I can only make it lower. So... That's our options. I'm not reading your comments? Wait, what do you mean? You weren't here this entire time she's been here. She, for the last like 10 minutes, she's been like, I'm gonna leave. See ya, bye. It's been like 4 byes and she's still here. It's No, I love y'all. I don't obviously care. Literally? That's fire. I'm gonna start using that. That was probably a typo, but that's a banger typo. I fuck with clitorally. Clitorally is awesome. Hiker Philip was mogged. Alright, then there should be one trainer here. I don't remember... I'm just gonna lead Quilava. Quilava is my great all-rounder. It's literally not a typo. Fuck yeah, that's better. And I might as well check. Is there anything in the Ruins of Elf that I would like to catch? Because it's really just Natus, I think. Something about... Hold on. If there's Giraffarigs here in Gen 4, I need to start looking at my Gen 4 tables more. No, there's Smeargles. You get Smeargles and you get Natus. I guess Smeargle would be pretty good. I think Wooper is probably better. You get Woopers and Poliwags in the water. I think those are better encounters. Anyway, Natu's not worth it. So if I run into a Natu, maybe I catch it, so I eliminate it from future pools. Where's my goat Scuba Luigi? We never know. I'm streaming earlier than usual, so that did no damage. I might have to switch to Drowsy here. That did a lot of damage. A crit will kill me now. Yeah, this is Drowsy hours. Let's try to put it to sleep. Unless we tank this. Oh, we tanked that shit. Alright, never mind. No sleep needed. Just headbutt. He's outplaying us. He's fucking outplaying us. This is terrifying. Should I give Drowsy Shadow Ball? For this exact... Oh, wait, but it's a normal type. It wouldn't even work. Would not even work. Okay, I'm gonna put it to sleep and I'm gonna switch out again. If it's gonna keep growl spamming. Okay, we're not gonna put it to sleep. Stomp? Alright, get out. Fuck! Fuck you! What do you mean? Okay, if it's gonna stomp, we're gonna Geodude, and then we get, I think, 1 free hit. I don't think a confusion... Oh, it's a Graveler. Of course we get a free hit. Stop growling. Magnitude 10. Just get it over with. And you don't need to stay, obviously. You're so fine. Yeah, a crit would not have killed. Come on, Magnitude 10. Magnitude 9! Big damage. Is it enough? It's not enough. Okay, then we switch again. I'm starting to run out of options. I think Flaffy is tanky. Shadow Ball, boiling shit in a... Hey, Hypno has like a... It's a mixed attacker. It's a terrible mixed attacker, but it's a mixed attacker, so... Fuck you! What do you mean confused? I'm about to be fucking mocked. No. Confusion crit does not kill, but confusion crit plus self-hit kills. That is not that likely to happen. I'm gonna Thundershock. It's gonna stomp. That's more damage, probably. Okay. Lightbulb is confused. Don't hit yourself. We're free. We're free. We're free. We're free. Okay. I gotta be more careful. Yep. See ya. See ya. That was stupid close. That should not have been that close. But it's more fun that way. It's more fun that way. We haven't had difficult fights in a while, so... These are the hardest fights in Johto, if you do them early. That's what makes them fun. It's a big... Yeah, it is the Kanto special. Hoenn's got the slow, frail mixed attackers, while Kanto has the mixed attackers with no attack stats. Hypno only has special defense, that's the only stat it has. Anyway, I'm kind of tempted to catch the Natu here, but also Xatu I think is more useful in Gen 4 if we need a flyer that has like Psychic and shit, so I don't think any of these encounters matter. I think they're all more valuable in Gen 4 than they are here, so I will leave again. Well, I have the Repel active, so I'm gonna check if there's an item down here. Nope. Okay. And the ruins don't have any items like they do in Crystal, so just Repel. Do I even have Strength yet? I don't have Strength yet. Okay. So I can't even fight the other trainers here. Alright. We can only fight the trainers we can fight right now, so... I will be back. I will be back. I think there's more trainers down here? No, I think they're in the strength section. I don't think they're down here. Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind. I was wrong. Okay, there's a trainer right here. And... he probably has something. Union Cave Gen 2 has... Hiker... Hold on. B1F has... Pokemaniac Andrew with 2 Marowaks at level 24. Marowak's fairly slow. I think Krabby might be the answer. And if Krabby, like, starts, like... that's only 37. Maybe Gloom, then. I think I'm running Gloom, actually, and I'm gonna Sleep Powder with 75% accuracy. I think that's the play. And then we have a Kangaskhan, which terrifies me. What does Marowak have at level 24? It gets... Bone Club. That's the only attacking move it has. Okay. Damn. Okay. The most snatched Marowak of all time. Hello? Silver Sprites, once again. Just... nuts. I'm gonna absorb the shit out of you. Once we evolve, we're gonna be actually resistant to ground type moves. Until then, gotta face filthy neutral damage. Grass poison types are really something. I can't believe absorbs our only attacking move until level 44. I think Gloom might have to hit the bench, honestly. No, but Sleep Powder is so useful. I don't think that... I think, honestly... Yeah. No. This is better. That's one Marowak down. We're gonna sleep the other one, do the same thing. And then I think there's some scary trainers in B2F. How much damage is that? That's not that bad. There you go. Oh, you can catch some Chincho at the bottom of this cave. Oh, but I already ran my encounter. Did I just sleep powder again? I hope not. I hope not. Okay, there's a trainer here with the 3 Kanto starters, and then there's a trainer with 3 evolutions and a trainer with a Poliwhirl. I don't think I'm particularly scared of any of those. I'm gonna see what the Kangaskhan has to offer. Bite and Comet Punch and Rage. I think Graveler can handle that. I think Graveler is pretty comfortable with that. They're still fast asleep? Okay. Don't have to heal any or use any potions. Great. Fantastic, even. The further along we get through this stretch, the safer we'll be. Like, once we get to the ocean routes, it's gonna be just smooth sailing from there. But yeah, I will lead Graveler in this fight, for sure. Oh, please don't be Pokemon that are so high level that I don't have an escape. Oh, do I have Dig? I do have Dig. Oh, but I don't have Arbok on me. Fuck, I should have grabbed Arbok. There might be some like level 30 Sea Kings or some shit in the water. Let me double check. Okay, no, the highest level is 24. Thank fuck. Damn, cool sprite. We're definitely gonna Magnitude. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. Maybe a Rock Throw to clean up. Bite's gonna do, like, decent? No, not even decent damage. We're so fine. It's the best damage that it can do. Oh, did we speed tie? No, I have the Quick Claw. I have the Quick Claw, my bad. Magnitude 8 cleans up here. Magnitude 7 might even clean up here. Wait, are we continuing the fucking streak? Because last stream we also just got a bunch of Magnitude 7s. Is that the only number that Stove knows how to hit? It's fine. Alright. Kangaskhan is dealt with. Wasn't too scared about that. Now, we're gonna bring out Krabby again for the Charmander lead. And then we're just gonna have to swap around for the other Mons. We're gonna give Flaffy a little bit of screen time. And there's usually a Lapras here on Fridays, but not an encounter that I want in this gen. Well, it's not a terrible encounter. I think I talked about this. I think when we reached Union Cave, I remember actually vaguely talking about this. Where it was like, oh, if we can make it through the cave without any encounters, then we can save the Lapras for later, and Lapras is pretty good for, it's pretty good for Lance. Which is all true. But I don't think we pulled that off. I think we ran into a Zubat, and I was like, I'm not wasting my Zubat encounter at Gen 2. Is there, do we have... No? Okay, alright. I don't know which cool trainer... Okay, this is Cool Trainer Nick. This is the one with the starters. So this is the one I want to fight. So these are technically the first cool trainers you can run into. I think it's a really funny introductory line for this trainer type. There are trainers who have style and then trainers who don't. Oh no, Charmander scary phase. What am I gonna do now? Alright, we're gonna teach this Charmander not to mess with the Cutmaster. We will get to see the Cutmaster evolve this video, or this stream, unless, of course, I get hit with the devastating kill at some point. Light bulb's gonna happen. Wait, no! This was an air fryer. This was air fryer. Oh man, now I split up the XP. An embarrassing amount. I don't think I can switch light bulb into Squirtle now. Maybe I can, but this was an air fryer kill. I'm not locked in. That could have been really scary if I swapped into like a stove there. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to wake up now. This is not a spot you want to be in. I don't think we're taking much damage from Bulbasaur Razor Leaves, but of course if we get crit and don't wake up, then alright, we're gonna be here for a while. And you're not gonna miss a single one? I don't think we're in crit death range yet, but I really don't want to stay in longer than I have to, so please wake up. Come on, or miss a Razor Leaf. This is bad. This is so bad. Alright, well, yeah. Can't stay in anymore. That's fucking unfortunate. You're gonna have to swap it to Drowsy here. Okay, now you miss. That's ideal, actually. Confusion. Ice Punch is the same amount of damage. I don't know why I'm going for Confusion when Ice Punch has the freeze chance. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna poison? Okay, no, didn't even hit. Was it a speed tie again? Well, the last time wasn't a speed tie, but this probably is, I think. Okay, thank fuck. The powder's missed. I don't know what I would have done if that hit. It's a cute Squirtle sprite. Now I think we can send in Light Bulb. I don't think Squirtle has anything scary. The evolutions are all level 22, so we should be able to deal with them just fine. Quilava is out of commission, but the good news is that we don't need it for anything. So... nice two-shot. Flappy has a decent special attack stat. This is a clean two-shot. Kanto starters should never prove this difficult, by the way. Like, this is embarrassing on my end. This is extremely embarrassing. Thank you, Cool Trainer Nick. We're also gonna run out of healing items. I will heal up Quilava, obviously, if we need to pivot through it at any point, but... not in the most ideal spot right now. I think we want to lead... we can kind of lead anything into Eevee, but... I think I should just lead Graveler. When in doubt. And we did all that for a Hyper Potion. Great, great, of course. And the money too, and the XP, but... yeah, this should be the EV trainer. We do not... oh, I didn't check if I happen to have Awakenings, but I don't think I do. I do need to make sure that once we reach Goldenrod again, I'll get I have antidotes. I did have full heals. I did have full heals. That's unfortunate. Just Rock Throw. Should not have Rock Thrown. Should not. Never listen to your gut, actually. Terrible idea. Magnitude 7. Just magnitude 7. Magnitude 8. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's the EV dealt with. Vaporeon's gonna come out, we're gonna swap into Gloom. Unless Vaporeon has Aurora Beam at level 22 for some reason, but I don't think so. Why does it link to Gen 1 Vaporeon? That's embarrassing. No, it gets Aurora Beam at level 36, so only then do we need to actually start being scared of Vaporeons. So yeah, just Light Bulb for the higher damage, so we don't have to sit here for 5 hours. That shouldn't be too much. Oh no, you're gonna Tail Whip so you can what? Tackle me? Tail Whip into Water Gun. The greatest combo. Nice crit. Wasn't enough to kill, but we will finish off with a tackle now for flavor. Flareon comes out next. That's Cutmaster food, unless it does too much damage, and then we'll just swap into Graveler, who's just gonna clean up the rest of this fight. I honestly think this Poliwhirl trainer is scarier than anything else in here. The Poliwhirl is level 28. That's not ideal. I think Gloom with Sleep Powder strats should be able to deal with it, but it's a little scary. It's a little scary. It misses the Sand Attack. You do not want to see that. That's sad. There you go. Flareon dealt with. Nice level up. Tonks doesn't level up, but will level up from the swap out here. And Jolteon has no answer for Graveler. Unless it learns like Double Kick really early, but I doubt it. I honestly don't think I should be keeping Drowsy around. I think Arbok is more valuable, but I didn't plan for that earlier. I think when we reach the water trainers with the soft sand challenge, I'll put Arbok on team for the pivots. Graveler's level 27, that's great. Trying to learn Harden. Why do you learn Harden when you already learned Defense Curl? Gen 2 movesets are just baffling. Guillotine. Now see, that's a lot funnier. That is the ultimate cut move. This is the ultimate cut move. Maybe maybe we'll get rid of Fury Cutter for the ultimate cut move. I think that's the I think that's the play. You never know. You never know when it's gonna save your run. All right, then we heal up again. Should we paralyze the Poliwhirl or should we try to put it to sleep? What does it learn in Gen 2? At level 28, it'll have Rain Dance, Double Slap, Water Gun, Hypnosis. Those are pretty scary. I think because it's so fast, I think Thunder Wave is more valuable. But if Hypnosis is turn 1 and puts me to sleep... I mean, Gloom is not going to outspeed it either way, I don't think. But I'm going to wake up... yeah, I don't have an Awakening, so I'm gonna use a full heal on Quilava. Oh no. How many repels do I have left? I can get out of the cave, right? Yeah, we have 5. I can get out. If it sets up with Rain Dance, then we get a free Paralyze. It'll be fine. I think Light Bulb will pull her weight here. There you go. I don't think one Poliwhirl can sweep us, especially if it doesn't have Belly Drum yet. But it will outspeed the whole team. That's kind of the only concern I have with Hypnosis. Okay, you go for Rain Dance first. They are really... When you have a weather setting move in this game, the AI loves going for it first. Alright, now we should be able to outspeed you with the whole team. Flappy was a great pickup. I'm happy we have the Flappy. Just going for Water Gun. I mean, I guess it does do a lot of damage in the rain. If it does... That was 20... 21. That's not gonna kill with a crit. Unless that was a really low roll. Oh, okay, we got the really low roll into high roll combo there. Alright, I clearly overestimated how scary Poliwhirl is. I don't think there's an item over here, but I'll check. The Lapras is in this part of the cave, but there's no Lapras. So do I have an escape rope? Probably not. If not, we're just gonna have to walk out because we don't have Dig on us because I'm stupid. Arbok's coming with us to Dark Cave is my point here. But we cleared all the trainers. That's good. That's good. Now we just have the Scary Gauntlet left. And then we can go to Olivine, which is going to be a lot easier. Those trainers are not as scary. Yeah, I'm not going to repel again. We're out of the cave in like 2 seconds. Well, there you go. Of course, you get the one encounter. Oh no, Rattata. Rattata hits us with Endeavor Quick Attack. It's over. Alright. I'm gonna go heal up. I'm gonna check Slowpoke well, but I'm pretty sure I can't progress in there without strength either. And then we're gonna go take on the Terrifying Challenge. Which should be fine with Gloom. It should be fine with Gloom. What level does... Drowsy evolves at level 28, right? Drowsy Gen 2. I mean, we're gonna... Oh, level 26! Oh, it's like just a bit off evolving. Is there any other trainer we can get some XP off of before the Gauntlet? Oh, we really should have been focusing on that. Then here's what I'm gonna do. I don't think there's any other trainers, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna grab Arbok now, so we have a more valuable Pokemon for the triple fight. And then when we go to Olivine, Drowsy will come back. Spatula's the goat. Oh, Slowpoke will also uses the cave. Is this cave theme just used in every cave in Gold and Silver, and then they realized that it's much cooler to have it in only Dark Cave and Ice Path? That's really funny. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. There's gonna be the strength block over here, and yep. All right, Alex Forest it is. Yep, that was a very useful repel. We've already gotten an encounter here, I don't need to repel. Yeah, it's fine. There you go. Alright. Do we have any berries we can make use of? Oh, Paralyzed Cure Berry, Ice Berry. Ice Berry might be useful against the Shelter. Oh no, Aurora Beam can't freeze. It's fine. I think it's fine. Route 34 has... Cool Trainer Irene with Goldeen and Seeking. Seeking don't learn like Horn Drill or something. A Horn Attack, yeah. These are fine. Cool Trainer Jen with Staryu and Starmie. Much scarier. Much scarier combination. Water Gun, Rapid Spin, Recover. Swift. Yeah, it keeps showing me the Gen 1 learn says actually. I need to go double check. Okay, Bubble Beam. Alright, I'll have to deal with a Bubble Beam and a Horn Attack and Flail, so that's fine. And then the Cloyster has Aurora Beam, according to this. So I want to save my Flaffy for the Cloyster actually. So I think I will lead Gloom. But I do think... I did this recently. I do think they allow you to heal before you fight the third one. I'm pretty sure that the first two attack you back to back, but then the third one you have to step forward to actually initiate combat with. Also, I don't think Shelter learns Aurora Beam that early. No, it does. It's level 17. That's something. Not great. Goldeen, do you learn Peck? You do learn Peck. I think the Flaffy lead is correct here. I wish I had that magnet now. I think Flaffy lead is correct. No matter the case, because if it's 3 fights back to back, then I'll be able to also like paralyze. We'll be fine. Famous last words I know, but I think we'll be fine. I don't remember if I got an encounter here, so just in case... No, I did. Drowsy. Yeah. And we have Spatula, we have options. I'm gonna save real quick. And update our Pokelink. So that we have accurate numbers for our first difficult fight today. So Light Bulb is level 26 and Stove is level 27. Coffee has been once again replaced with Arbok, who is level 25. Tongs is level 27, will evolve soon, hopefully. And has a Mystic Water now. Gloom is... Our Basil is level 26. And I think Airfryer is still level 25, yeah. And I'll give Spatula the Good Luck Poison Barb. Because it's not like it's holding on to anything right now anyway. Can I give anything to Light Bulb? I mean... I don't think any of these are gonna help. Yeah. Alright! A Tentacool. No way I would be catching that here anyway. I think Gen 3 is where this thing shines. Alright, and then actually I think I can just straight up avoid... Oh no, I can't. Well, good luck! I'm living on the edge a little. Goldeen should be free food, Sea King we paralyze and should also be free food. And then for Starmie, I don't mind switching out to Gloom because it's not going to have a Psychic type move. And then hopefully we'll be allowed to heal before the third one. So that we're ready for the shelter fight. That's the strongest move you have, and it does quite a bit. That will kill with a crit, actually. That is a little unfortunate. But that means that you're gonna go for another one. Do you even have any water type moves? Can I just wall this thing with Stove? Peck, Tail Whip, Supersonic, Horn Attack, Flail, Fury Attack. It learns its first water type move at third. Yeah, no, we're walling this thing with Stove. What am I talking about? Sorry about the mic there. Currently, I'm only talking to VOD viewers, but those matter to me too. Eventually, when I make my scripted videos and hopefully get views on those, obviously people will come back and watch these. Well, at least someone. There's gonna be at least one person who's gonna come back and watch these. So, 9027 once again. Light Bulb's level 27, great. Trying to learn Cotton Spore. Probably better than Tackle. Never using Tackle. Alright, and then we have to run straight into the Starmie, which means we just swap into Gloom. I think what I'll do actually is I'm gonna Thunder Wave and then swap into Gloom, and then we can Sleep Powder the Starmie. Pretty cool sprite, I like the shading, on that. Looks like it's sunbathing. So Cotton Spore, I don't remember what Cotton Spore did, but probably not super valuable right now. It's like lowers either speed or like defense by 2. It's gotta be attack actually. Cotton Spore Gen 2. Sharply reducing the opponent's speed. I mean, maybe Tackle would have been better, because like, I don't think Cotton Spore... Wait, when are you ever using Cotton Spore over Thunder Wave, actually? Okay, fully paralyzed. Great start. We're gonna be here for a while, but actually not that long. Staryu doesn't have the greatest special defense. Probably its only weakness, really. It's that it's not that bulky. It's pretty damn defensive still. It just has, like, Starmie just has such a good typing, it doesn't matter, but it's not the bulkiest Pokemon ever. It'll go down to a straight Thunder. Alright, yeah, that's the Staryu dealt with. I don't even know if it's worth Sleep Powdering the Starmie, but 75% kinda has me tempted to do it anyway, because it does mean that we'll stay at full health once we do, and if we do have to do the third fight immediately, then I would rather have Gloom over here full health in case I have to swap into it. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, come on. Absolutely worth it. And now we just spam these. Big crit. Oh, you already woke up? That's unfortunate. I can't be that lucky every time. My sleeps have been really lucky. I'll try to put it to sleep again. I think I can get enough HP from... Actually, I don't think it's worth it. I think the next Absorb is gonna... Oh! Well, no, 100% is worth it. Oh, you have Recover. Yeah, you're not stalling me out here, buddy. Go to sleep. Another crit? Yeah, no, stay asleep. Come on. No, don't start. Don't start with me now. And now you're gonna recover. Great. No progress has been made. Okay, fantastic. Stay asleep. Great. Alright. You can never play it too safe with a Starmie. These things are so scary. I think there's a few Starmie trainers later on still that actually have moves on them, so... Although I don't know if in Gen 2 Starmie learns Psychic Stab on its own. I don't know if Starmie learns Psychic Stab ever on its own. Gen 1 dual types are so weird. Crazy that they even gave Gloom Acid. Vileplume really feels like one of the only Pokemon in Gen 1 where the poison typing is was intended in the design. Anyway, it took a while, but we got Gloom where I wanted to get Gloom. At full health, level 27, ready to face a Cloyster in a terrible situation where, there you go, I didn't even have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up hit the Super Potion because there's no other trainers I need to worry about here. The Cloyster and Shelter combo will be so fine. I like that they all have water types because that's the only way to get out to this secret spot is you need a Surfer. Yet none of their water types actually know Surf because it would be too fucking strong at this point in the game. We're Thunder Waving the Cloyster, I'm not stupid. I'm just not gonna waste a turn Thunder Waving the Shelter, who dies in one hit? I know you have low special defense, but damn. This is kinda embarrassing. Do I even want to waste a turn Thunder Waving, or do I just go for the... I think I could just go for the Thunder Shock, especially if you're gonna withdraw. Yeah, no, 100% just go for the Thunder Shock here. This might be a 2-shot if the special defense is that low. Why was I even concerned? Now you're gonna Aurora Beam. And I'm glad that I didn't switch in Gloom. Yeah, crit would not have killed. GG. Flappy's almost level 30. You gotta go on the bench for a little bit. I think honestly... No, an electric type is too valuable to have. Thank you for the soft scent though. We'll give that to Graveler. I'm sorry we jumped you. That's such a crazy thing for a trainer to say. I think I'm gonna give the Quick Claw to Flaffy actually. I'll give the soft sand to Graveler. We're not getting the Heartstone anyway. And then once we get the Magnet, the Quick Claw can go on Hypno, who's not going to be that useful anyway. I really don't feel like using Hypno long term, but I do want to get it evolved at least, so we're going to go with swap out Flappy for Hypno for a little bit. Very quiet stream today, which is a little unfortunate because it's a longer one, but can't win them every time. Do I have... How many repels do I have? I don't have any super potions. What did my mom give me again? Oh my god, please. Nothing. Oh, it was a decoration this time, I think. Alright, not relevant then. You have the super potions and repels, or you have super potions? Yeah. Give me 10 again. And the other guy have repels? Well, we still have repels, it's fine. We only have 2 repels, actually. Yeah, I should get more. And I can sell my revives. I don't know why I kept this one. No reason to use it. So next stop is east of Ecruteak. And we're gonna swap out our Flaffy or someone. I want to keep Arbok around for a little longer. But I also don't think Arbok is that valuable right now until we get Sludge Bomb later. So no, Spatula's gonna go take a break. We're not going to a cave anytime soon now. I should have had Arbok on me with me this time. But Spatula can go sit this one out. We'll take Coffee back. We're gonna actually lead Coffee going forward. And once we have Fly, we can swap in AC whenever. And Air Fryer also needs to get some levels, but that's a later concern. Now, I don't remember when you get the Never Melt Ice. Probably Ice Path. I don't have any other items to give it. So we're just gonna continue. I just have to change my party again. So Spatula goes right back to being a Drowsy. Coffee. Still the same level though, so that's not an issue. And then Flaffy is 2 levels higher. Krabby is the same level. Gloom is a level higher. There you go. I'm very happy with my layout. I think it's great. This is the longest I think I've had a stream without a viewer. It's kind of refreshing. I'm practicing talking to myself again. I did not activate a repel. That could have almost been my encounter for this route, which I don't know what I'm saving for, but I would still like to save. The disaster can still happen later and we get out of a fight with 1 Pokemon left and I need to catch new Pokemon, you know? There's every opportunity for that to happen. And then we'll need to get a Vulpix or some shit. But for now, we move on. Actually, I think I'll go to the Burn Tower and there's some Rock Smash stuff down here that I think I care about. I never explored the rest of it because I didn't want to activate... Oh, are there trainers in here? That's interesting. There's no trainers here in regular Crystal. I think it's just burglars, right? I mean, yeah. Damn. Interesting. Oh, Fire Breathers. Fire Breather Dick? That's where you've been this whole time? In Burn Tower? I should have fought this guy last stream. Before Morty, but shit happens. I've been at the stream for a while now. Still not even close to Cyanwood. I mean, I said it would be a long stretch, so. Is this more damage or less? It's the same. I asked the same question every time, and it's the same amount of damage. That was a speed type, by the way. Drowsy is so bad. Hypno's gonna be okay for like... Why did you turn gray? Do I have a creepypasta save? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this a glitch? Burnt Tower Gray Fire Breather? Is this just this one guy? That's terrifying. I'm not the only one to run into this, but that's so scary. You could so easily write a creepypasta out of this. I'd rather not run into... or go into that hole. Because I'm pretty sure that's where you... I don't know how the beasts work in Gold and Silver. I've only played Crystal. So I'm just not gonna go down any holes. Unless I have to. I mean, there's a ladder. I will not wake up the beast for now. Or ever. It's weird that they got rid of these I would have preferred them to stay in Crystal, considering how little trainers there are in Johto to begin with. I would rather not get rid of any more trainers, but... I guess they felt it was more thematically appropriate to have an empty tower. Anyway, this is free drowsy food. I'm gonna move this up. I hate that that's down there. We might teach Hypno Dream Eater still, if it's, like, relevant, but... Growlithe. That's fine. Headbutt that thing. Oh, it does have Bite. And then this guy has a Wheezing, I think, which is a little freaky, but... Oh no, just another coughing. Never mind. We're good. We're gonna barely level up off of this guy, which means we're gonna barely evolve off of this guy. Which is kinda cool. Which is kinda cool, yeah. I'm happy for Drowsy. He made it this far. He's gonna be useful at Chuck, so... It's good we have him. Whether he's useful for the rest of the game, I doubt it. It's a pretty cool sprite. This is a simple Hypno sprite. What are his stats like now? Are they, like, even decent? Are they even anything? No. 71 special defense, that's all we get. That's the only stat we get. Embarrassing Pokemon. We got a burn heal! Alright, time to move on. I should evolve my Drowsy here, though. There you go. Looks pretty cool on the layout. The team's almost evolved. There's a certain goat that needs to level up one more time, but we're almost there. I do like how most of the encounters in Johto are like designed to evolve early. Well, early like in comparison to other gens, but because you get so many less levels in this gen, it's still roughly around the same time as it would usually be in other games. They just picked Pokemon that were like early evolutions. I think that's pretty neat. And then there's also Pidgey, because fuck you. How much does Confusion do now? Even remotely okay damage, or do we just give up on this thing? Almost a one-shot. We're getting somewhere. What does Hypno learn? Nothing. I know it's nothing, but... Let me have some hope. Hypno Gen 2. It learns... Psychic at 49, so we get Psychic at Elite 4. And it does not learn Dream Eater naturally. And I don't think you get Dream Eater as a TM before Kanto, so we're gonna be running Confusion and Headbutt. Incredible for most of the game, which means we're not gonna be running Hypno for most of the game, but we might bring it out for Bruno. We might need a Bruno sweeper. The Stab Psychic is still useful, even if the Pokemon is ass. Although, the level cap is like 47, right? Whatever it is for... Oh, I shall return in a minute. So, incredible VOD viewers, if you're wondering what that break was about, there was a giant queen ant in my apartment. Which I don't know how it wandered in here on its own, but I sure don't want a fucking ant's nest building in my place, so I got it out, I sent it out, and I hope it's on its way to a happier place. Away from here. That was terrifying. But it's dealt with now, so let us continue. There's encounters on this route as well that I should probably check for. I don't know what's on here. Is this Route 38? I think this is Route 38. Yes, it is. And at nighttime, I can run into Miltank, Tauros, Meowth. I don't need any of those Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. I would rather save all of them for later. Maybe I can grab Persian. I don't think it's worth it. We can worry about our future encounters when we reach Kanto. Like, okay, if I want to guarantee a Houndoom for whatever reason in the post game, then yes, I will catch a Meowth here, but that's not something I want to concern myself with today. We're getting one more encounter, and that's the Shuckle in Cianwood. Alright, that's Flaffy dealt with. Hypno's doing okay. It's doing, like, actual damage now. Against level 18 Pokemon. Hey, it's better than before. I don't think this thing was ever two-shotting things before evolving, so... I do not have berries for the Miltank quest, so that's gonna be a little sad. There's a trainer down here? I don't think there's usually a trainer down here. I'm fuck it. If I run into a Pokemon, I run into a Pokemon, right? Can't be avoiding every single encounter in the game. Let's see what we get. What's our encounter? Raticate. I'm not fucking catching Gen 2 Raticate, alright? See, there you go. I didn't even really get a choice in the matter, because this is not a dupe. We don't have Eradicate yet, but I also don't want Eradicate in Gen 2. Run away. Cool. No encounter for Route 38. I'm not worked up about that. Valerie, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your Hoppip is dead. Your Hoppip's not gonna be waking up anymore. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it had to happen this way, but sometimes life throws challenges here. I'm really, really sorry to tell you, but your Skiplum's joining your Hoppip. I know it must suck to lose two in one day. It's heartbreaking, and I'm here for you. I'm here to support you, but unfortunately, it was unavoidable. There's nothing I could do about that incident. They are dead. I don't think you're gonna be glad much longer. They're not waking up anymore. They're gone. This guy might have like a Magnemite or something. Mr. Mime? That's fine. We headbutt that guy. Whoa! Look at big man over here setting up barriers. Are you gonna tank this headbutt? Didn't think so. Alright, air fryer time, and this time with the full name. No more nerfed air fryer. I'm gonna go back, just in case there's a trainers down here that I didn't interact with. Yeah, like that one up there. There you go. Beloved bird Pokemon, we got a bird keeper? Should've kept Hypno. Bird keeper Toby! It's him! I thought he was in Kanto. He's here in Johto? Fuck yeah! That's the guy! Love to see that. Love to see Brookkeeper Toby doing well. Like, it's been a while. Running 2 Doduos and what? A Farfetch'd? That did. Oh fuck. Tim Curry just died. That's not great. At 80 as well? A day after Dolly Parton at the same age? Why are all the 80-year-olds going?
What is happening? Fuck.
It's a third Doduo, by the way. That's unfortunate. Why is it all the fucking awesome 80-year-olds and not... There's a certain 80-year-old that doesn't need to stick around any longer. I'm not gonna... YouTube TOS is gonna kill me if they ever scam this video, so I'm not gonna go any further into that, but I just... This sucks. This really sucks. That's not great. This is a berry. It is a berry. Okay. This is one of my favorite route themes in Johto. Maybe my favorite, actually. Like, in base Johto. So my favorite route theme in this game is in Kanto. Probably no one's surprised. But I think this is my favorite one in Johto. It reminds me a lot of Route 3, which is my favorite in Kanto, like in Gen 1. Like, it feels like you're on a stroll. On an adventure, even. It's great, it's great, it's great. I can stop glazing it now. Is this an important berry? Mint berry. Oh, the pack is full. Great, okay. There's a lot of unnecessary stuff in here. Just use the berry on someone. There you go. Miltank's not getting it. I could have given it to Miltank. That Miltank's gonna starve. I think you get a TM out of it. It's like Snore or something. I think I fucking care about Snore. Self-awakening for sleep. Now that's good. If there's a Pokemon that I need to fucking prepare. Yeah, mint berries are useful. I might do the... I have to look into it. I don't remember if Nuzlockers are the same about berries as they are about rare candies. But technically, like, oh, the most optimal thing is if I just waited for a month and stocked up on berries each day. Maybe I'll do it so that, like, because I'm streaming weekly, every stream I have 7 of each available berry. Maybe that's fair. For the whatever the next session is. I think that's fair, because I am streaming weekly. That's a good compromise. So starting from next stream, I'll have 7 of each berry that I have available to me. I'm not scared of Slowpoke. We're gonna fucking take the Slowpoke on with... Never mind, get out. 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 I thought I could 2-shot it. I'm not even fucking 3-shotting it. Basil. I believe in you. You're gonna tank that water gun, you're gonna absorb. If it confusions, oh no. We're probably gonna just run the rest of the stream without a viewer. Honestly, a healthy change of pace. And then next time we'll have more, maybe. Or maybe not. Basically point is, I gotta start working on that Kanto vid so people start watching these VODs. That's the lesson I've learned here. I think I might... September I'm gonna get a video out. It's gonna be scripted. We'll see which one it is. Also, this is Norman. This is where he came from. Norman came from Johto to Hoenn. And was apparently a psychic originally. This is his lore. He dropped the psychic type in favor of normal type. Because he realized that normal type is more awesome. I think he's just chasing the high of whatever the strongest current type in the meta is. If we caught Norman nowadays, he'd be running fairy types like a fucking coward. He's running psychic types in Gen 2, which is a gen after Gen 1 where they were the best, and then he's running normal types in Gen 3, which is a gen after Gen 2 where they were the best. I don't know if normal types are the best in Gen 3, because dragon types are pretty good. Maybe they're still the best. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked into Gen 3 competitive, but okay, what are your Pokemon? Let's see if they get bragging rights. I'm gonna give you permission to brag. Pokefan Derek has... That's the goat. That's the goat. You're allowed to brag about your Pikachu. Especially because Pikachus aren't available in Johto. You only get them in Kanto, so... This guy went out of his way to get one. I think you're allowed to brag. Anyway, you're still gonna get mud slapped to death. That's a little annoying. The berry strat? Doesn't matter. You're still dead. Level 26 is great. And that's the Pikachu. Great. Couldn't begin to brag? No, I let you, don't worry. I'll heal the paralyzed. Do we have a paralyzed heal? We do. And we have a potion still? We do. I love when it lines up with the road as well as the actual like icon that shows up. It's great. Ruth, you have also a Pikachu. Okay, so there's a couple that went to Kanto together. They're probably rich enough to travel easily. I mean, if they came out of Olivine, they probably used the boat to travel back and forth to get the Pikachu. I doubt Snorlax is blocking Diglett Cave during the events of the main game. Only after. This might not kill now. Oh, it might very much not kill now. Running advanced strats. Thunder Wave double team Pikachu. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying until I hit this. We're not gonna be in any kind of danger anytime soon. There you go. Is it gonna kill? Are we gonna kill? Fuck yeah. And I guess we stay paralyzed for the rest of the route. I'm really not that scared. Yeah, and I don't mind winning either. So, there's a Sailor there. I'm switching out. Never mind. We could run Basil. I don't know if it's gonna be a fighting or a water type, but either way, it's gonna be resisted by a grass poison type. This is also a separate route from the other one we were just at. This is Route 39, so I'll check encounters here too. If we can get something other than Eradicate, then I'll catch it. Because like, when are you ever using a Persian? Oh, I guess we were talking about a Alolan Persian at some point, right? Is that any better? That might be better. But also, if we catch a Alolan Meowth, that may... No. I think catching Meowth is good. Berserker, though. I think the dupe is more valuable. Lock in. I think the dupe is more valuable. If we run into a Meowth, we'll catch it. The dupe is more valuable. There's also Magnemites on this route. We're not obviously catching the Magnemite. Miltank Tauros, I think I'll pass on. If I run into a Meowth, I'll catch it. If it's Eradicate, no encounter. Shout out Eugene with the Poliwhirl. I'm excited for Krabby to evolve. You know, Krabby's one level off of evolving, and if we want it to be evil, there is a trade in the next city that allows us to trade Krabby for a Voltorb. Which we can't do, obviously, after it evolves anymore. Would be extremely funny to do, but extremely suboptimal as well. We already have an electric type, and Electrode's not great, and we'd give up the Cut Master. There is no real reason to do it, but it is pretty fucking funny. I'm gonna actually bring out the Cut Master. I'm talking about him enough. I think he deserves the limelight. He can take on this Eradicate. He's bulky. Yeah, Rock Smash. The Rock Smash Mon uses Rock Smash. Isn't that awesome? Mogged. Outplayed. And of course, we're gonna find out who the superior Krabby is. I'm gonna guillotine this Krabby. We gotta teach you. No one gets to use the Cut Master aside from us. There you go. Fucking love to see it. Massive guillotine damage. Oh, so you also got your shit from Kanto. I mean, were they all Kanto mons? You got a Krabby, you got a... what else did he have? He had a Eradicate, and he had a... Oh, yeah, Poliwhirl, yeah. No, you came from Kanto, real. There's gonna be a silver fake out here, right? He's so scared of losing again that he doesn't fight us. Yeah, I'll go train at the lighthouse. That's the last little gauntlet we have before surfing over to Cyanwood. Oh, wait, I forgot to fucking catch the Meowth that I wanted to catch, so let's go get that thing. Unless it's Eradicate, and then we move on. We basically have a guaranteed Rattata for Kanto, and then that is so many dupes in future games. If we don't catch the Meowth here, it's so fine. We'll catch it in later gens. Miltank! Oh, 5% Miltank. Do I want to catch it? We were just talking about how good normal types are. We currently have... What do we currently have? We have a Pidgeot, I guess, as our normal type, but it's not good. I guess it's another rollouter. I wish I had the chat here to bounce off of. Let me see what gens Miltank is in, and how valuable it is in each of those gens. Because this might matter, or it might not matter at all. We're basically, if we get a Meowth and Eradicate before getting to Heart Gold Soul Silver, we are basically guaranteeing either a Magnemite or a Tauros in Heart Gold Soul Silver here, which is pretty fire, because Tauros is damn good. But that's not what I'm looking for right now. What I'm looking for is how useful Miltank is. It gets Body Slam, Milk Drink. Those are very good for a Nuzlocke. Those are very, very good for a Nuzlocke. Do you get Miltank in Gen 3? You do not. Do you get Miltank in Gen 4? Obviously you do. But we get other mons in Gen 4 as well. Does learn better moves in Gen 4. Gen 5 Miltank is not available. And Gen 6 Miltank is available in Route 12. And then Gen 7 also has Miltank. Gen 7 Miltank might be pretty good. Gen 7 Miltank might be pretty good. We want... it's Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We probably want as many good options in Gen 7 as possible. We're trying to call all the bad options right now. Miltank is a very good option, but we kind of already have a strong physical attacker in Graveler. I don't think it's worth it when we can save the better options that it gets later for Gen 7, where it's a lot more available, I think, in Ultra Sun. Because, well, it's a 5%, and then also a 10%. Let me check what the encounter table in Paniola Ranch is like. Mareep, Lilipop, Mudbray, Tauros... Yeah, no, we're saving the Miltank for there, because... For sure. Alright, so, sorry Miltank. You're the GOAT. Not catching you today. Oh. I said I'm not catching you today. Unfortunate that we didn't get the Meowth, but we have a good team right now. We have good physical attackers. I don't need another bulky one that's weak to fighting types. I guess it wouldn't be weak to water types and it has Milk Drink, but you know what I mean. Alright, save again. Speaking of physical attackers, we now have access to Strength, which we can also use. I'm not backtracking. We're gonna do the strength shit next stream when we're cleaning up the rest of the routes. But do I have any strength Pokemon in the box? Probably Arbok. I'd probably teach it to Arbok. Arbok is our like Cavemon. It's gonna learn strength and have dig. I think that's correct. Because I don't know if anyone in our current party has the room for strength. I do not want to take Guillotine off of the GOAT. This man is 2 steps away from the red pill. So, Miltank could have been a strength user. We can teach it. I know Graveler's not getting it, that's for sure. Quilava might grab it. We could also just give it to Ampharos over Cotton Spore. Considering what does Ampharos learn other than Thunder Punch? Like, what do we want it to learn other than Thunder Punch? It gets Light Screen at level 42, so if we wanted to, we could, like, erase Strength then, and put Light Screen on it, but until then, I'm just gonna give it Strength, and we're gonna get rid of Cotton Spore. There you go. I love spreading out my HMs on a team. It's fun. People hate HMs. I think it's fun balancing. They're supposed to not be that valuable. It's great. I will lead Quilava, I guess. Although Olivine lied. I'm gonna go to the left first, see if there's any trainers over here. This is another new route. Route 42, right? Or Route 40. The Rock Smashes once again have Pokemon in them, which we want to wait on, I think. Route 40. Let's see our options. We already have a Goldeen and a Krabby. But if we can get a good water type here aside from Tentacool, you can get Corsolas with a good rod. And at nighttime, so right now we could get Staryus. I don't know if I want Gen 2 Staryu. When we can have Gen 3 Staryu. But I mean, the Staryu is guaranteed with a Super Rod. Later. That is interesting. And then, obviously with Rock Smash it's the same as always, and Surfing only has Tentacool and Tentacruel. So we'll repel through this route until we decide to catch something better. That's what water routes are usually there for anyway. We are now almost 2 hours into the stream, hell yeah. Anyone watching the VOD, thank you for making it this far, and if you'd like to watch more, there's a bunch more to watch, and if you have any feedback to leave me, please do. I think there's going to be plenty of trainers in this tower for Quilava to deal with. I'm not going to lead Quilava into a fucking Sailor, I'm not that dumb. We're going to put Basil up front again. Or maybe, you know what, let's get Tonks to finally evolve. Our Jack of all trades, Cutmaster. Oh wait, oh this one is not a trainer, it's the one on the next floor. I love the music here, it only ever plays here, it's great. Whale, that's not true. This guy comes first? I don't know why I said whale like that. My accent's very weird sometimes. This plays somewhere else, right? Does this play in Mount Silver? Is this the Mount Silver theme that they also use for Olivine Lighthouse? I think it might be the Mount Silver theme, actually. I think that's where it plays. Gentleman Alfred! Yo, it's him! How much damage is Emmer gonna do? Until Quilava evolves, by the way, this thing is kind of abysmal. I saw a poll the other day from Smith Plays Pokemon asking who the most overrated, underrated starters were. I think as a whole, the Johto starters are vastly, like, miscategorized. I don't think any of them are particularly great. I think they're all kind of above average options. I think Chikorita is vastly overrated. I think in Gen 4 specifically, Crocodile obviously gets a huge buff. And like, yes, there is value in Typhlosion Thunder Punching, of course. But all of the starters are great in the sense that you can solo the game with them. And all of them are kind of underwhelming in the sense that there are other options that are clearly better. Because the biggest problem with Typhlosion is how late it evolves. Oh shit, I should have swapped out. It's fine. And And the biggest problem with Crocodile is how bad its moveset is, considering it doesn't have a fucking special attack stat. But in Gen 4, Crocodile is the easy correct answer. Or sorry, for Alligator is the easy correct answer. Because it actually gets Waterfall and other, like, stab options to help it, so it's not left miserable. We're not gonna guillotine this thing, we're gonna cut. When in doubt, cut. Not even a one-shot? I'm disappointed in you. Almost like your attack stat might be falling a little behind, and you might need a little bit of a boost there to stay on top of the curve, and I'm leading into an evolution joke. Please evolve, Krabby. I can't even complain about the stream because the start of it was so strong. We're 2 hours in. We got the surf route left after this, and then we fight Chuck. I've been balancing the levels pretty well, aside from the little weird stretch from Whitney to Morty where it just kind of had to jump 5 levels for everybody. It's been going pretty great. Who's this guy? Why does he have a... Oh, that's the Birdkeeper song. Or the song is used for Birdkeepers as well. How many Pidgeys? I think we're gonna speed this one up. Oh, never mind. That one was like level 15, so it died in one hit. It's fine, it's fine. This is Air Fryer XP. He needs to get somewhere eventually. There you go. Switch it up a little bit, throw a quick attack in there. Are you gonna end off with a Pidgeotto or something? Or is it just a level 19, 15, 19, 15, 19 situation? You are switch training very weirdly. We're making progress. It's a Pidgey. Alright, I don't know why. It's another level 50. Yeah, you're... This Birdkeeper's not in it today. I'm barely in it. You really are concerned. Concerned with what? Concerned with your team building? Yes. How the heck do you go up? I want to visit the sick Pokemon, but I can't. Oh, you want to help the Ampharos out? That's kind of... It's a little cute. This is absolutely Krabby food. I need Krabby to evolve. Okay, we're gonna show you who the strongest Pokemon in all the lands is. Preston. Oh, perfect. I love seeing a trainer type and being able to know generally what pool of Pokemon that trainer is going to have. I don't know if that's something lost nowadays in games. I think they still have general trainer types, but it's just not the same anymore. Like, you used to have sections of a route where you're like, oh, you have this group of trainers, so I get to teach this Pokemon, or like train this Pokemon. I miss that. I think that's like very fun game design. But I can get that it gets like repetitive or linear or whatever. But I don't know, their openness of like choosing which group to tackle at which time in the older games was fun, I think. Anyway, that's that. The Cutmaster has made it. Let's go. Here he is, in his final form. Look at him! He's so cool! He's so... I get Ash. I get why Ash was running this guy. Great cry, great sprite. Sorry, my chair's squeaking a lot. If the audio's been picking that up, I apologize. 2 hours of the boring part of Johto? Awesome. Hey, what's up? Happy to see ya. It's been fine. I honestly, the longest time I've ever streamed completely on my own, but because I've gotten a lot of practice just recording videos on my own, it's much more... It's been much more natural. But yes, you did Cut Master Evolving brought you back. That's great. Let me look at his stats actually. We made some weird progress. So I did start the stream before 6 p.m. and then I realized that my in-game time was completely fucked. I don't know why. It's some kind of emulator fuckery. I reset the clock. It shifted it to daytime, and then my first encounter on the route was Pidgey. So we got our flying type Pidgey. Or our fly HM Pidgey. We're never using that thing for anything else. Then I went back to clean up some trainers that I had available with Surf. There were some actual tricky fights that led to almost deaths, but like never really that close. And the fucking Drowsy evolved. Not particularly amazing. No triple digit attack? Isn't it like 120 or something? We're not even level 30 yet. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. We're gonna get there. It might have a low DV. Anyway, then I used PK Hex to give myself more rare candies because I was running out, and then it fucked up the time again. So now my in-game time is like way ahead of what it should be, and the minutes aren't like lined up anymore. Like 10:45. It's 7:37 for me right now. But I don't really think I care about like daytime events anymore. And then I tried to run a few encounters, maybe catch a Meowth for some dupes later, because I don't think Meowth is ever that valuable. Ran into Eradicate, wanted to save that for Gen 3. Ran into a Miltank, maybe wanted to catch it. I was iffy on it, but our encounters have been so solid, and I have a lot of physical attackers, that I felt like saving the Miltank as an option for Gen 7 later was valuable enough. Because having options in Gen 7 is really valuable. And the same route that Miltank is on is like, you get like Lillipup and Mareep, which are both going to be dupes. And then a fucking Mudbray, which like, okay, if I get a Miltank or a Mudbray, I'm going to be happy, right? So I decided to save it for then. Other than that, it's been... Yeah, Alolan Persian might be fire, but I also know that on the same route you get Alolan Persian, you get a lot of other good options. So I don't know if having that as a dupe would be good, but maybe we can save the Alolan Persian, maybe. Either way, nothing else really important that's been happening. Just cleaning up some fights. We're at the lighthouse now. Then we're gonna do the starting the game with Stab Technician Bite is pretty sweet. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. It's probably better than the other dark type option. I mean, but you get Zoroark in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which is really fucking useful. Then again, if we do both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I'm undecided on, but we might, because if I do like Sun and an Ultra Moon or Moon and Ultra Sun, it is a completely different like experience with completely different encounter tables. And I love Gen 7. I don't mind playing it twice. Then maybe saving like Persian as well is valuable. Either way, the main thing was the Miltank, and I was like, Miltank for Gen 7 is probably good too. We want to catch bad Pokemon in Gen 2, because Gen 2 is easy. We want to catch all the worst Pokemon in Gen 1 and 2, and run those to the end, and then save all the good ones for later. And I think we've been doing a pretty damn good job with that. The only like really good Pokemon I have is Scyther. It's a little sad that I gave up Technician Scyther or for Gen 4. Gen 7 no cutscene mod when. People complain about the cutscene and the dialogue in Gen 7 as if every Pokemon game isn't unbearably slow. You'll either have people complaining about how like Gen 1 and 2 are really slow, oh, you don't get to run indoors or run at all, oh, this game is so slow, but like the animations at least are way faster than they are in Gen 4, where it takes 5 million years to get through a single fight, and then like Gen 5 onwards, every game has a million dialogue boxes that you have to spam through. Has there ever truly been a fast Pokemon game without using speed up? Because that doesn't count. Has there ever truly been a fast Pokemon game? Because I will venture to say no. I don't know why I went around like that, but what TM is that? Gen 3 honestly might be the fastest. I think they peaked there and then it got continuously worse again over time. Swagger. Okay, cool. That's never being used. More bird keepers. We ran into bird keeper Toby earlier. That was huge. That was like a highlight today. Love that guy. Now we're running into Dennis with 1 N. I love these trainers. I've been focusing a lot more on the dialogue today. Gen 3 is still pretty nice. Yeah, I think Gen 3 is the clear winner. They upped pretty much everything from Gen 1 and 2 and didn't slow down anything else. And Gen 4 started going downwards again. Like, we peaked at 3 and then everything after was just... 5 is decently fast. I'm not saying 5 is slow, but 5 starts the issue of the mass amounts of text that only gets worse in 6 and then worse in 7. 8 also has a lot of unskippable text and a lot of cutscenes. But I think overall 8 is definitely faster than 6 and 7. We might want to swap out here. Ah, never mind, that was like no damage. You were there when Gen 4? How old are you, Scuba Luigi? You don't have to answer that question. That is totally within your rights not to answer. But like, I was barely fucking conscious when Gen 4 came out. I think I'm gonna... No, actually, I'm not scared about it. I'm gonna Spearow. The only thing that can kill me is like a 5-hit Fury attack with like 3 crits. That's a peck. I am... Should I give that information away on my YouTube channel? I think age is something that doesn't matter too much. I am a ripe old age of 22. I am very young. I am very young. I started YouTube way too young, and that's why I was on and off for years before I was able to actually figure out how to adult. I grew up on Gen 1 because I had my mom's Game Boy. That was the first game that she ever gave me. She was like, "Oh, you like Pokemon because I saw it on TV? Here, take my Game Boy. Play Red." That's what I did. And that's why I have like a huge affection for Gens 1 and 2 because I grew up on those. But my next game right after that was Gen 6 because X and Y came out, and then I was like, "Oh, I want that." So I got that. But I eventually cleaned up over time. I played all the gens, and I love Pokemon with all my heart. I know all of the gens from 1 through 7 by heart. 8, I'm a little hazy on. I generally know what's going on in 8 because I did play them, but it's a lot hazier for me. And then 9, I haven't even touched yet. My last game that I've played is Legends Arceus, and that was a great time, but I was so disappointed with... This is scary. Please kill ASAP. I don't know why I said I don't know why I said this is scary about a Meryl. It's a fucking Meryl. It's gonna... Game Boy Color with yellow in it at a garage sale back when everyone in the dog held garage sales. That's sick. I actually do have a Game Boy Color and all 3 Gen 1 games. I got them as a birthday present a few years ago after I broke my mom's Game Boy, which... Still one of the things that I feel the most guilty about. I am going to get her a Game Boy someday. It's not going to be able to run anything, but I will make it up to her. But it would be really awesome to get like a bunch of the Game Boy games that I really like on the Game Boy Color that I have, like Metroid 2, incredible game, Mario Land 2, one of the best Mario games, and then obviously Gen 2. I don't own Gen 2 physically, but like getting those with what money? I also technically now have like own DSs with the Game Boy Advance slot, so I could start buying those but like, I don't see what the point is. The Game Boy Advance is like one of the... I mean, every single... as much as I love physical media, and owning physical media is fantastic, and I support it, as the older cartridges get, the less functional they become, and the less point there is to buying them, because most of them will not work. And I think the biggest example of that is Gen 3. Not Gen 3, sorry. The GBA. Yeah, no, I just dropped it one too many times. It just didn't, it couldn't turn on anymore. It might not have been me. It might have been the battery running dry, which might have been something you can fix, but me and my mom didn't know how to do that. So we just kind of threw it away, which I don't think we ever threw it away. I think it's broken somewhere in her, in like a fucking box somewhere, in a dusty box somewhere. You have a Poliwhirl, by the way. I need to switch in. I need to focus on the game I'm playing, but no, I don't think we ever threw it away, because that would have been very stupid, but never figured out how to fix it. So what was the point I was trying to make? Yeah, so I can technically buy Game Boy Advance games, which would be great. I would love to play those like in a real format now that I have the DSs that can run them. But I don't really see much point in it if most of them are gonna have like dry batteries that you can't really fix and not gonna function properly. Like technically, yeah, now I could play Gen 3 on a legitimate console and fill the dexes legitimately if I somehow found the money to buy all of those, which is another issue entirely. But then, like, can I even fill all the dexes if the batteries are run dry? Because some of the, like, you can't evolve an Eevee, I'm pretty sure. That's great. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. I guess it's like if you set your time at the start of the game, that's the time it's going to be stuck at for the rest of the game. So if I have a Ruby and a Sapphire, I can have one of them stuck at daytime, one of them stuck at nighttime. But now, obviously, the biggest issue is still finding those games at an affordable price, which is not ever happening. And of course, the other option is just getting them on the Switch and filling the dexes there, which I don't have any issue with doing. I think I have a lot of issues with Nintendo's business practices. I am so fucking mad about Pokemon Bank closing. I think everybody is. I don't think there's a reasonable... I don't think there's a valid reason to lock out basically everything pre-Gen 8 from being available anymore. That all being said, I don't care about the Gen 3 game prices on the Switch. I think 20 euros / dollars / whatever currency you use is so fucking reasonable for those games. It is already crazy that the Virtual Console comes like I know subscriptions are this is a bigger problem. Subscription services are like not good, and the fact that online costs any money sucks. But the fact that the Switch 2 has all those games available just by having online is pretty damn awesome. I really don't mind the Pokemon games being a third of what I consider full price. What do you have? You have a Machop. Take Hypno out. I guess if you want National Dex completion, but like there isn't a Gen 3 game where you get Espeon, Umbreon anymore. Yeah, but like Fire at Leaf Green, at Eevee, you trade that over and then you evolve it. That's how you do it. With Emerald, you are able to fill the entire like Nat Dexes. I mean, aside from the Mythicals, which I'd have to hack in anyway, I think at the end of the day, if I want to fill those Nat Dexes, I'll do them on the Switch, because they at least kept all the events there. But that's another, that's I don't have to think about that right now. I'm still filling the Gen 2 decks right now, and I have other games to play and stuff to worry about. We're almost done with the Lighthouse. I've been yapping my ass off, but I think it's good. I think it's good. I would love to own the Fire Emblem GBA games and play those on a DS with the real cartridges. That would be great. But even then, I couldn't play 6, which sucks. Does the GBA have region lock, or did they only start doing that with the DS? Could I put a Japanese GBA cartridge into a European DS? Yeah, no, trust me. Them increasing the expansion was stupid. There's no defense. I fucking hate subscription services. It's not healthy, but I appreciate that those games are at least accessible. To me, it's more convenient than buying each game individually. It's just the problem is that over time, when you're playing over multiple years, like the problem is that you don't ever own them. That is true. It's that you never actually own them, and that is a problem. So I don't think there is that much of a defense for it. It should be like it is in Steam, where you just buy them for like cheap whenever they're like on sale or whatever. But Nintendo's never gonna beat like Steam. Yes, I'll go get some medicine for you. Don't worry. Is there any other items up here? Yeah, the pixels. I get it. The resolution. I think that will be awesome. And playing it on an original DS, I think, gives you that experience. But I assume those games are expensive as hell to find as well. Maybe not Fire Emblem 7, but 8 for sure, right? Like 7 sold pretty well, but I don't think 8 sold that well. Then again, I honestly don't think there's any rhyme or reason behind old game prices going up. Like, it feels completely random to me, so I don't know if using sales is a valid metric at this point anymore. I'm not running a Graveler in the fucking water routes. So yeah, the final encounter we're getting today is we are gonna grab the Cyanwood Shuckle, because it means that I'm not in any danger of Rock Smash costing me an encounter for the rest of the game, because the only Pokemon you can get through Rock Smash are Krabby and Shuckle. And then also it means dupes for the future, but like, yeah, no, I'm absolutely grabbing the Shuckle, because it's not like I'm ever using it. I think I'm just gonna lead Flaffy here. Get our Ampharos online sooner rather than later. I've seen a cartridge of 8 in person, it was pretty high. I also don't like 8. I also don't like 8. I'm someone. Okay, look, I'm trying to be less negative about game opinions and opinions in general nowadays, and trying to appreciate everything like art as it is. There's a lot of things about 8 I do really like. I just cost my encounter for this route. I didn't put a repel up. This is what happens when I keep talking. It's fine. We're not getting an encounter on Route 40 because I'm not catching a tentacle. The only thing that we lost basically access to was like a guaranteed Staryu if we wanted one in the post game. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna repel now, but oh well. What is the Cyanwood Shuffle? Oh, like is it a Shuckle joke? Shuckle Shuffle? What was I saying? Yeah, so Fire Emblem 8, I've given it several chances. There's a lot of changes in it that I really appreciate. I'm not a fan of reclassing, and I love branch promotions. I think branch promotions is the best thing FE8 ever introduced to the series. I also really like the art stuff. I also really like the story of FE8, and that's the biggest reason I'd ever return to it, is even though I don't like the game itself, it is a miserable experience. I think the map design is, for the most part, awful, and the game balance is all over the place, and units feel like crap to use. The story is so good that I like revisiting it, and Erika is, like, personally one of my favorite lords in Fire Emblem. So if I have any reason to re-experience her story, I will. Erika route also shits on Ephraim route. Oh wow, I don't have to play Pirate Ship? Sign me up. But yeah, no, I have a lot of issues with FE8. It's in my C tier for a reason. It's far from the worst Fire Emblem game. It does a lot of things right. I think in order to truly be a bad Fire Emblem game, you need to be unplayable and also unreadable. And not a lot of the games in this series reach that. FE8 is just a miserable, like, gameplay experience, which just yeah, keeps me from replaying it often. I don't remember how many trainers are on this route. Let me look at a map so I don't have to spend hours here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trainers, that's all it is. That's where I disagree. That's where I disagree. I think Leon is one of the most overrated Fire Emblem characters in ever. I think he's a good villain. I like him. He does not carry that game's story. The highlight of that game's story is by far Erika. She is easily the best character. And in La Rochelle whenever she's on screen. Obviously her relationship with Leon is important, and Leon plays a great foil to her. I don't think Leon would be interesting if Erika wasn't. That's how I feel. And a lot of people are like opposite about it. They're like, oh, Erika and Ephraim are this good because Leon. No, Leon is good because Erika and Ephraim. I also like Ephraim. I have issues with him. I wish he wasn't. I wish he was punished as much as Erika was for his character flaws, because they both have established character flaws and character strengths. And they're both really likable personality-wise, and they both have amazing supports. They're both really good lords overall, but I think as a protagonist, Erika is so much more appealing to me because she has strengths and weaknesses, while it doesn't really feel like Ephraim has... the game cares about Ephraim's weaknesses enough. But both of their dynamic with Leon works because they're both good characters. Leon is also good, but because you're like kind of writing off the fact that this isn't him anymore, and you have to like... You need Erika and Ephraim to be engaging enough characters where you're invested in their relationship with Leon. And I think they pull that off. So, I'm not saying that you are like the Leon Glazer. That's what I generally feel like when people talk about FE8's story, they overrate him and then they underrate the importance of Erika and Ephraim, when I feel like they're as valuable, if not more, because they're the fucking protagonist. But yeah, no, I like Leon. I think my biggest issue with him is that the most interesting parts of him are locked behind a Natasha and Noel support. Like, that is, to me, a crime. But I think everything that he does in the story is good. I do think he's entertaining. I just don't think... I like John more than him. Depending on the day, I find Nurgle more fun than him. I don't think Nurgle's a better villain, because he's much more poorly executed. But I find him a much more entertaining antagonist. I think both Sonia and Limstella, who aren't even like main antagonists, are better characters than Leon is, because they actually get everything on screen. Ike and Hector are super lovable. Like I can't blame you for. I mean, Ike is my favorite character in the entire series, and Hector is just barely not in my top 10 because it's like Hector has the same thing as Robin for me. I think, yeah, it's Robin, where they're both really likable and have strong personalities, and I know a lot of people don't feel that way about Robin. I just straight up think Robin, this applies to them. But their biggest appeal is that they complement Eliwood and Chrom so fucking well. So I prefer Chrom and Eliwood. But a lot of that is elevated because of Robin and Hector existing. That sprite was cute. I need to focus on the game more. I'm gonna fucking lose a Pokemon in a second if I don't. Am I on a different route now? I think I am. Yeah, I'm on Route 41 now. What's this Route 40 up here? Yes, okay, so that was all trainers on Route 40. Alright. Route 41 has... how many trainers? I hate the surf routes because it's so tedious to have to go to every corner to make sure you fought all the trainers. In the older games, because there's so much less room to see. So I just have to look up how many trainers there are for ease. Oh! There's a swimmer here that's gonna... okay, so there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trainers on this route? I gotta switch my lead soon. Flaffy's gonna overlevel. Yeah, I think I need to run someone else for the rest of this, because... Oh, duh, yes, fucking Hypno. Hypno. Come on. But yeah, what was I saying? So I love Hector, and I get why people like him a lot. I think the FE7 Lords are all great, but Eliwood is the highlight for me. Always has been, always will be. He's probably... Yeah. He's in my top 10 Lords in the series. Just barely. He's number 10. I love that man with all my heart, and I think Hector and Lyn both elevate him a lot. Lyn is also just a great supporting character. But like, Hector in Hector mode is a good... That's the thing with FE7, that's the thing that game actually nails, is that they all feel like genuine protagonists in their own routes. Even, like, Lyn mode is obviously the least interesting story, but even there, Lyn as a character is very strong. And then Hector and Eliwood are both just really good protagonists. You're so fine. There's a lot of game left. But yeah, I think GBA Lords overall are really good, and then Roy also exists. It's funny, FE6 is my favorite villain in GBA FE. In John, he's fantastic. He's incredible. Also, my least favorite protagonist and my least favorite villain in the GBA games, with both Roy and Zephiel, I don't like either. And one of my least favorite characters in the entire series, in Merlinus. Despise that man. Horrible character. Just a waste of space. I wish FE6 was better. I mean, it's an amazing game. Like, it's so fun to play. But I wish it was better written. Guinevere carrying the shit out of that game. Until we get to the post-game where you get, like, the John shit, which is awesome. Elite world building is so good, it's a shame that it took them 2 games to actually have a story in that world. Yeah, I don't want to have Flaffy up front because there's a Gyarados fight where I need to pull her out, so we're gonna run Hypno for a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna run Kingler. I didn't evolve Kingler for no reason. I would not like to alarm anybody watching the VOD or stream right now, but there is a swimmer on this route named Charlie, and a swimmer on this route named Kirk. And I do think that's relevant information for everybody to know. The surf theme is really good, by the way. You have your swimmer Kara. You have a Staryu. Great, okay. Good thing I took Gloom. Does Starmie get recover how early? Yeah, it already has recover. Okay. That's annoying. I mean, not for Staryu, but it is annoying for Starmie. I don't think we can outdamage the recover. But yeah, honestly, FE8 has like so many aspects to it that I really enjoy. I don't like... I love the world map conceptually. I hate how it works in practice because I don't think the skirmishes are ever worth your time or ever interesting or ever fun. The towers are... or the Tower of Valny is fine when you do it once, but as a grinding spot, it is miserable. And if you want to use bad units, you're basically forced to use it. But the Logdor Ruins are some of the most fun stuff the game has to offer. I think it offers a really fun challenge that's not too evil. There's just a lot of maps that... I hate Chapter 6, the worst fog map in the series, I think. The over-reliance on Seth there is really, really aggravating. I don't like any maps on Ephraim Route, the Selena map especially, but like, Pirate Ship is terrible, the map after is really bad. The Vigard map is... that one's good, I like that one, that one's pretty fun. Erica Route doesn't have much better. the Jahana map is still pretty fucking bad. And then pretty much the entire late game is just miserable. The Gorgon map is fun. I like destroying eggs in that map. I think that map is nails what it's trying to go for, where it has like a time pressure, but it never feels too unfair. You know, I'm gonna do this in a snake thing. I think that's the most efficient way to get every trainer here. But no, I think the game honestly shines when you reach the Lagdo Ruins, which is in the post game, and considering the game is, I mean, one of the biggest critiques I have is the route split. I don't think the route split serves the story well or the gameplay well, because it makes the game too short, and it splits the full story experience into 2 playthroughs, where most of the game you have to play the exact same game twice, and when the game isn't fun to play in the first place, it's just not a good incentive to come back. This isn't exclusive to FE8. There's already an issue in FE7 with having to play Eliwood in Hector mode. I don't like that either. But I think FE8 would have been a much, much better game if it was like Gaiden, where your armies were split for those 5 chapters, and you played both in one playthrough. Because not only would you get both sides of Leon, and you could pace it in a way where the reveal would be really satisfying. That you'd see Erica side Leon first, and then you see Ephraim side Leon like his true self, and it hits you that he's been like lying to her the whole time. And that way Ephraim doesn't seem like a complete dickwad when he comes back in Erica route, but also you understand why Erica's acting the way she does in Ephraim route, because you're playing both at the same time. But also you get to just have the full experience, and you get a longer game, which means your units get to grow more naturally. Because the power spike towards the end game really punishes any training projects you've had, and rewards you for using Seth, Cormac, Dussel, all the good units. And I don't think that's good game design. I think a good Fire Emblem game rewards you for using good units, but lets you use bad units as long as you're good enough at the game to do so. I could make a whole video on this, but FE8's been slandered enough by people more talented than me, so... And again, I don't hate the game. I just have so many issues with it. It is such a disappointing game. We killed Charlie, and we're about to kill Kirk as well. Don't worry, we're gonna get to him. I think there's one more swimmer on this. Like, yeah, this is Kaylee, right? I'm starting to understand how they're laid out. We barely have to use any of our candies though, which is great. I managed to split the routes in a way where I took on every trainer before Chuck, so that there's no trainers between Chuck and Price, so that the 1 level difference isn't gonna fuck me over. And then there's a lot of space between Price and Jasmine, and even more space between Jasmine and Claire. Because between Chuck and Price, we only have to do the Rocket Hideout, and there's not a lot of trainers in there. The first one, the second one has a lot more, but that's between Jasmine and Claire anyway. So as long as we space out enough, we have Pokemon in the box. So if our party ever reaches level 31, we can swap out. We can bring out Scyther for the one for the one level that we get breathing room in the hideout. I don't know. We can make it work. We can make it work. I really like micromanaging the level caps between gyms. And this is something really fun in Gen 4. Gen 4 Nuzlocke are so fun. I can't wait to get there. Let me see. Actually, just to make sure that I'm not misremembering, hardcore Nuzlocke level caps. I think it is 30 with Chuck, right? At gold and silver, yes, it's 30, and then 31, and then 35. Yeah, Peck's not scary. I don't know why I was even concerned. It's a fucking Seeking. I love Johto's progression. I agree with a lot of the issues that people have with Johto. I think the Pokemon options are easily the weakest part. It's just very depressing how little actual like unique Pokemon you have, but the actual progression is so fun. It's such a perfect sweet spot between open and linear. It's like you have options, you're not railroaded, but you still can like tackle things in a reasonable order. And you can take things out of order. It's cool. It's cool. Johto's great. I've had like on and off 2 viewers in here. I don't know if people are just tuning in to see what's going on, but welcome if you're new here. Love to see it. We're about to reach Chuck, and we're about to get one more encounter with Shuckle, and about to fight Swimmer Kirk, maybe? This might be... I should probably heal, because if it's Kirk... Burke. This is Burke, not Kirk. Okay, this is the Quillfish. This is just the Quillfish. That is not scary in the slightest. I'm going to sleep powder the Quillfish, and then I'm going to absorb it to death. Or actually, what am I even doing? I'm going to swap into a Hypno. What? Into a Hypno, into my Hypno. Did I ever change Kingler on the... I didn't. I need to... Well, we're going to update the Pokemon once we reach the gym. Which is going to be so free with Hypno and Ampharos. I do need to cool it though, because Hypno does need to have one more level of breathing room for the gym trainers in Chuck's gym. That's Quillfish. So I think the next trainer on this row is the man himself. Right? Yeah, it should be. Let me heal up just in case. I don't really need to. I can just kind of slap a potion on Flaffy. We're gonna evolve Flaffy off of the Kirk fight. And I think we'll just run Kingler for the rest of the route. Okay, that's another trainer. I don't know if I fought this one. I'm gonna switch to Krabby for this one. Or maybe... If it's Denise... If this is Denise, then I can run... Gloom. Because we fought Kara, we fought... Oh, this might be Susie, actually. Yeah, this is Susie, okay. There's so many trainers on this route. We fought George, Charlie, Kaylee, now Susie, we fought Kara, and we fought Burke. We have not fought Matthew, Wendy, Denise, or Kirk yet. Sometimes I wonder if I should have my Cerebi open on the stream as well. For an easier viewing experience. It's up to the, like, I don't know. I think this looks cleaner, obviously, but if I can have like a window open next to the game, like if I can fit it somewhere on the layout, I don't think that would be a terrible idea. Alright, Gloom's reached the level cap, so she's gonna have to sit on the bench for a little bit. I did not like Susie's idea. That's a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm a LARPer. Alright, yeah. Kingler for the rest of the route. Unless we run into the man. He might be over here. Yeah, I think that's him. That's either Matthew or that's him. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna send out Flaffy. Yep, that's him. Swimmer Kirk. And this is why I was scared of him. He has 2 Gyarados. I kind of needed Flaffy to one-shot these guys, and if Flaffy over-levels, then that's kind of not possible, so... Ideally, you don't get flinched by every bite here. Thank you. Alright, that should be good. And now we get Thunder Punch, and, like, water types are solved for the entire rest of the game. Don't overlevel, though. We do need you for Poliwrath. Oh shit, yeah, this is kind of why. Thrash is scary. That was a lot less damage than I thought, but it's still scary, alright? Cool it. Cool it, man. This is why no one liked you. Definitely not any other reason. No. Whatever. Ampharos, let's go! Huge! Love, oh, such a cute sprite. I love this mon so much. And we're gonna get Thunder Punch, right? Yeah! Big! Yes. Get rid of Thunder Shock. That, Ampharos is done. You're not gonna learn anything else more valuable. This is your only... What's my job? You kill Lance's Gyarados. Oh. Hey, it's a pretty damn valuable job, okay? Because you kill Lance's Gyarados, and then we swap into Graveler, and we start a rollout sweep, and or Golem at that point, and we start a rollout sweep, and the game is won. Honestly, not a bad special attack. I mean, it's 115 compared to like what 120 on Kingler, so yeah, pretty good special attack. So yeah, there's Swimmer Matthew, Swimmer Denise, and Swimmer Wendy left. I think. Yeah, I fought you, right? I wonder what that could be. I wonder which game we're playing. We could get Lugia. I'm still kind of undecided on legendaries. I never said no to them in Gen 1. We just never had any need for them either. I don't think we'll have any need for Lugia here either. But it is more entertaining without a legendary, of course. So that's Denise, right? Yep. You have a Seal. And then there should be a Krabby and 2 Horseys left. Look at that huge claw. You don't fuck with the cut, man. Yeah, that's a 2-shot, okay. It's still cut. It's still not the greatest move ever, but... What a guy. What a guy. Such a cool Vax, right? You don't need anything else than the claw on screen. That's all you need to, That's all you need to... What's the word? Convey. So you should be Matthew, which, we're gonna have to teach you a lesson. Because you have a certain Pokemon that you're not allowed to have. We're gonna do you the same way we did that other one. No, but... Matthew with 1 T? Not sure how I feel about that. I don't think that should be a legal name. Anyway, get guillotined. First try. that's how he establishes that he's the king. Okay. This is all gonna pay off later when we fight that one cool trainer right before the Elite Four that runs a Kingler. That's gonna be fucking awesome when we guillotine the shit out of that thing. Unless it guillotines us. No, but we're gonna be higher level. It's gonna be fine. Alright. And now Swimmer Wendy. Where are you? Probably not over here. Yeah, I think I'm kind of wasting repel tiles, but... Is there a 3rd route here? I forgot. Did they make it actually 3 routes? No, it's Route 41 and then Cianwood. Yeah, there's no Route 42 is later. Of course, no, because Route 42 is where we caught our Ampharos. We have enough repels to get through this. If we can save our Route 41 encounter for later if we need it, like, always for the better. I love the surf theme in this gen. It's one of the best ones. It's this and Gen 5s. Those are really fucking good. Gen 3s is also pretty damn good. Surf themes in general are really good. Alright, you should be the last trainer. Swimmer Wendy. Who I'm not scared of. Let's be nice to the horsey and just do a regular cut. I don't feel like embarrassing this trainer. Oh, Smokescreen, but you missed it. Can't nerf the cut. We're about to reach 3 hours. Haven't even felt it. I've had a lot of fun with this stream. It's getting more and more natural. At first I thought I was a little forcing it a little. That's why I had a long break from streams. Oh shit! You had that the whole time? Do I have 100% hit on anything? Rock Smash surely kills. Rock Smash surely kills. Surely. Good. 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 That's... Don't do that again. That's terrifying. That should be all the trainers. I'm not healing. Yeah, Cyanwood is right here. I'm just gonna go all the way up just to make sure, but I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. I can make it. There we go. Easy. Alright, and then we get the free Shuckle. Which I think I need room for in my party, but I'll do that real quick. And I already have a name for it. It's an actually really easy name. Fits the kitchen appliance theme perfectly. So let me just heal up. We should probably grab Arbok. Is there a Pokemon we don't want? I don't think we want Graveler for this one. We can put Stove in the box for one gym. I think Arbok is unironically more useful because it resists fighting type moves. Catch you later, Graveler. But I'm not, like, this is literally just for backup. I don't think we're in any danger. I'll update the layout once I've defeated the gym trainers. Let me grab the secret potion. Yep. Thank you. Then we're gonna actually go deposit a Pokemon immediately because I forgot to grab the Shuckle. So just put Spatula back in. I do really like the game balance that rare candies offer, in the sense that when you fight every trainer and train up your main team, but you want to use a Pokemon, I'm gonna grab Fly here too, but you want to use a Pokemon that fits a gym team comp better, you still get punished in the sense that... Wait, do you not give me Fly? Oh, okay, yeah, you need to beat the gym leader first. But no, the balance that I like is that you don't get stat XP or EVs at all. Piercing eyes. Yes, I can take your Shuckle. Oh, we can't even name it. I forgot about that, because it is a... Yeah, it is just Shucky the Shuckle. You have a berry on you, right? We're gonna keep it on you so we can get that sweet, sweet berry juice. But there you go, Shucky the Shuckle is now added to our long list of encounters. Which means we can now Rock Smash without any worries. Imagine if that was a shiny and I just couldn't tell because I don't know what shiny Shuckle looks like. Yeah, no, it's not. Alright, lead Hypno. We're gonna go check those rocks up there for some hidden items. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if the Chuck probably, the entire gym probably doesn't have any statuses, but I'll check. Cyanwood, City, Book of Earth, Gen 2. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Nothing actually like scary. Alright. Oh, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan might actually pose a problem because they have a special defense stat that might only have confusion. I might low-key just want to like R-block them. Cause like, but then again, like Hitmonchan only has special attacking moves and it's not gonna do any damage to my Hypno. And Hitmon, yeah, no, we're fine. I'm overthinking it. Let me check the items. Yes. Nothing. Max Ether, great. That might come in handy later. Probably not though, probably just money. Nothing. I don't remember which ones of these actually have items, so I'm just checking everything. Revive. There's a Rock Slide guy in there. Who would learn Rock Slide? Primeape? Why does it always put me in the Gen 2 decks? No, Primeape is fine. Is it Machoke? Does Machoke learn Rock Slide? No, I don't think there's a Rock Slide. I think that might be Gen 4. It's just learn sets in Gen 2, and no fighting types learn Rock Slide naturally. They barely learn Stab. How would they get Rock coverage in their moveset? Like, maybe Chuck, because they can give, like, TMs and shit to Chuck. But even then, I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think there... If there is, then oh no. Machoke's gonna Rock Slide my Hypno, who outspeeds anyway in, like, 2 shots. What's gonna happen, like... If I actually, like, wipe to Chuck, or even lose a member or two... I don't deserve to do the rest of this challenge. I think the scariest trainer is low-key the fucking first one, the Hitmonlee. Because he's running actual stab with, like, attacks. He's level 27. He has... What does he have? He has high jump kick, so he's actually doing damage to Hypno, and has a special defense stat. Do I wanna... like... Do I wanna Kingler him? With my actual defense stat on Kingler? Because he doesn't have physical bulk. At all. I think I want to Kingler the Hitmonlee, and then I'll Hypno the rest. I think that's just more worth it. Oh wait, it's a back-to-back. No, I want to lead Hypno for sure. Do I have, I have... The Quick Claw is on you. Item storage spaces. Go fuck yourself. You know what? Fuck it. Give the Paralyzed Cure Berry to Hypno because the Hitmonchan has Thunder Punch. That's really gonna be the end of this run. The fucking Paralyze on the Hitmonchan. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say, man. Black Belt Yoshi. Shout out Yoshi. I think this is like a 3-shot with confusion still. I know Hypno's ass, but it's not that ass. Oh, you're gonna go double kick instead of high jump? What am I fucking worried about? It's a 2-shot. Like, and we confuse. It's so fine. Oh, now you go jump kick. That's some damage. There you go. And we level up from that. We should be good fighting the Hitmonchan. And if we go too low, I'll just swap into someone who can tank the elemental punches. I mean, there's not a single Pokemon that's resistant to all of them, but Quilava can clean up or whatever. Ampharos. My only real concern is that I can't really use Ampharos for the stretch between Chuck and Price, because it's gonna like reach level 31 at the end of this gym. Okay, that's not a 2-shot, and you're gonna Ice Punch, but that's not gonna be a lot of damage, is it? None at all. We talked about this last time, it was subtle foreshadowing. Hypno has one stat, and it's useful against Hitmonchan specifically, because you're gonna miss Comet Punch, because you're a bum. I'm gonna clean up some of my items. I can't sell items here, though. Because I would rather have the Quick Claw than a status curing berry. I can do this. Now, take this item, and then give it to Hypno so you can swap it out. Smart. And next stream we can like go sell shit after we get Fly. Because it's not like we're getting any more items. I think we'll evolve Graveler at Price. I don't really want to use Graveler against Price, or Golem against Price though. We'll evolve it a Jasmine. I think that feels right. Because Graveler's gonna do the exact same numbers against Jasmine as a Graveler and as a Golem. So I think it would be cooler to use Golem there. Alright, Hypno. Now you can clean up the rest here. I will let my fist do the talking. Or my mind. Black Belt Knob. Imagine being named Knob. Some of these people just have unfortunate names. Matthew with a T still haunts me. Or with Matthew with one T. Still haunts me. If this Machoke now has Rock Slide, I want to know what the Gen 2 devs were on. Yes, every trainer in the game has regular learn set moves, but let's give this one Machoke Rock Slide. Nah, I think it's a Gen 4 change for sure. That's a localizer, isn't it? What, for the names? I mean, yeah, but I wasn't... Well, whatever. This next guy is Primeape. Do I need Hypno for... Oh, I do kind of want to use Hypno for... I'm gonna use Arbok here. And if Arbok gets too low, I'll swap into Hypno again. Psych, fake out. I obviously know how this puzzle works, I'm not stupid. It's a localizer, isn't it? Knob. Oh, they put like their own name in there? Oh, I guess because there's a guy named Yoshi in here? Like, are these like... Lung? I don't know. It's been a while. Get your Arbok Nations going. I don't know. They gave this random Primeape Earthquake and my Arbok explodes. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. If I dug against a random trainer Primeape in Gen 2 and it Earthquaked my Arbok while I was digging, you could not catch me upset. I'd be laughing too hard. I'm not gonna survive against a Primeape, by the way. I'm gonna use one Glare. If it doesn't land, we're swapping out. If it lands, we're still swapping out. Oh wait, there's another Mankey. Okay. Nub is always a black belt in every game. Never seen before. Maybe we'll probably see never registered before, I'll say that. Arbok is such a cool mon, I wish it was good. I'm glad it's gotten any use this run, like at all. Even soloing one gym like it did earlier is more than I've ever seen an Arbok do in my life, and ever will probably again. That's the weird thing. I might never see an Arbok be that cool ever again, and that's fine. Because Spatula was. Yeah, I don't think I'm staying in on this Primate. I think a Fury Swipe's crit, like 4-hit crit, will kill me. I'm gonna swap into Kingler here. Kingler here. Terrible joke. Awful joke. Oh, yeah, you missed the Fury Swipes? Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Eat the surf. Oh, another thing that I, while you were gone, while I was streaming on my own, the Burnt Tower in Gold Silver has trainers in it. Which on its own already really interesting to me, and I don't like the fact that they removed them in Crystal as much as I prefer the Crystal layout. I think the fact that there's some Fire Breathers in there is really cool because, again, the game having more trainers is always better. But the other thing is, one of them turned gray after I beat him. Which I've never seen happen before. It was some real creepypasta shit, but I googled it, and it's just that specific trainer turns gray for some reason when you kill him. And I wonder if it was just a dev mistake, or... It was probably like a coding error or something, but... It was really cool. And I'm not talking about like this sprite here, I'm talking about the overworld sprite just turned gray. It reminded me of like Lost Silver. Anyway, we're at Chuck now, so we're gonna catch up with our rare candies and shit, and then absolutely annihilate him. I think Hypno on the Machoke, and then try to Hypnosis the Poliwrath. Although, no, because Poliwrath is gonna try to Focus Punch. There's no reason to... Wait, no, it's not Focus Punch, that's Gen 3, sorry. It's Dynamic Punch. So yeah, Hypnosis actually is worth it, for sure. Alright. And then we swap into Ampharos and Thunder Punch, and we win. Like, what? So... Spatula? Oh, we hit 3 viewers for 1 second. Someone tuned in and tuned out. We've had 2 viewers this entire like last portion. I wonder who the second one is. I appreciate you watching. No need to feel pressured to chat. Love the view. Love the view. Yeah, we're about to finish this. 3 hours. That's pretty much what I thought it was going to be, a 3-hour stream. Totally fine with that. And we're gonna lead Hypno for this. And I'm gonna update the layout. Stove is 30. Air fryer is 30 with the updated name. Light bulb is evolved and 30. Krabby is evolved and 30. Gloom, will not evolve for a while, but is 30. And Hypno is also here. And this is probably the most value Hypno will ever offer. Do I have a... I don't have a Bitter Berry, right? Because that would be maybe useful on Ampharos. That's another decision I made right before you showed up. From now on, I'm gonna hex in 7 of each berry. Because there's 7 days in between streams, and I think, I don't know why I talked to. But yeah, there's 7 days in between each stream, and I think having 7 of each berry, especially later on, is gonna be really useful. But for now, we're gonna deal without the Bitter Berry. Chuck is easy enough where I'm not gonna fucking turn off the game now to get one in, so We're leading Hypno, right? Yes. Great. This should be fine. We killed a Machoke, we try to sleep the Primate, oh, it's not a Machoke, it's a Primate. We killed a Primate, we try to sleep the, Poliwrath, and if we don't, it's fine. We swap into Ampharos. Oh wait, I don't have Stove. What am I talking about? That was a mistake on my end, my bad. It's Arbok. Spatula. And you're level 30. There. Oh, and female. Yeah, so now it's correct. So yeah, and then we'll Ampharos to the rest, and it'll be fine. We got Quick Claw. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can really get value out of. Mint Berry was sleep. All right, cool. I tell you, I'm tough. I doubt it. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. That's a. Well, I was gonna say that's a normal type move, but he did kind of just do that himself. I love Chuck. He's so fun. Is his name Chuck because he chucks that rock? Terrible joke. Whatever. Alright. Confusion. No! Leer! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, now he's gonna Fury Swipes 5 Critters to death. Fuck. We two-shot comfortably. And I got the Quick Claw proc. Oh, don't even, Chuck. Like, what was the plan there? Dynamic Punch crit will probably kill us with that Leer, but yo, hold on, Action Pose on a Poliwrath? Why does Crystal have the worst sprites? This is so cool. He's like revving up. He's ready to fucking go. He's doing the Goku from fucking what's the movie called? The Broly movie, the Dragon Ball Super one, whatever. Send in the goat. Send in the goat. Used full heal, outplayed. You still had to use up a turn there. And now you went for Hypnosis. Oh shit! Oh shit, I should have put the fucking Mint Berry. If I get hit by Hypnosis now... No, you just hit the Dynamic Punch instead. Don't kill. Don't kill. That's... Oh, crit wouldn't have even killed. Okay, and now just break through Confusion. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck. We might have to switch out. Dynamic Punch is gonna kill from this range. Okay, it's not quite over yet. Arbok for sure. We're definitely faster than the Poly. Well, no, Poliwrath's pretty. How many Dynamic Punches are you gonna land? I mean, we resist this, but let's not get ridiculous here. Fuck, that's not gonna help. I need. Is Kingler faster? Probably not. Hypno, right? With the Quick Claw. And then we're gonna swap back into Arbok. I will stall out the Dynamic Punch PP if it comes down to it. Okay, but we tanked this because you don't have a special attack stat and I do have a special defense stat, right? Right? Comfortably. Okay, and now Confusion. And we get the Quick Claw Rock. Or we were just faster. Either one. Point is, we even saved some XP on Ampharos, so it'll be useful in price for like 2 seconds. Sick! Okay, got a little scary. But we did it. We got the Sword Badge. I can immediately hit that. There you go. That's on the layout. Level 70. Because we were definitely getting close to that level. And we get Dynamic Punch for ourselves, as if that's gonna ever be relevant. I mean, he hit all of his Dynamic Punches. That is, he had a 100% hit rate basically. Didn't even need to use Mind Reader, so... Terrifying. Alright. Thank you for tuning in the stream. I had a blast. I love and appreciate it. We're gonna continue next week, as always. We're gonna get to Price and do the Rocket Hideout. It's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be crazy short, but it's gonna definitely be shorter, like half the length, probably 1.5 hours, maybe reaching 2 hours. Dog's getting a little antsy. That's okay. We're about to finish up here. And yeah, catch you next time. I guess I should add. I don't think Ecruteak video is coming out this weekend. I'm taking a short break, but I might upload something small instead. I didn't need to talk to her twice. I'm gonna go over here because I do need to grab a Pidgey next time. But yeah, that's that. And then next week, back to the same old. Like and subscribe and all that jazz.